Test. Oh, this here is out there. Okay. I guess I'm live now. I guess I'm live. Let me see, y'all. I got all these different color microphones and all these things going on here. What's going on, everybody? Thank you. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Uh, if y'all hear me pretty good out there, go ahead on and give me a thumbs up. Uh, just go ahead on and say, Mr. B, we got it. We got it. We hear you loud and clear. Put it in the comment section. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And even as we speak right now, I'm going live. I'm on all three platforms. I'm on TikTok, Bless Mr. B, if you want to follow me over there. I'm also on my Facebook, Gerald Battles. Uh, if you want to go over there, I'm live on there also. And I'm also live on YouTube, Real Life with Mr. B. So I want to invite you to whatever platform you're on. Uh, Number one, I want to invite you to go over to my YouTube channel if you haven't had a chance to see my YouTube channel. Got some new things coming on. YouTube channel is Bless Mr. B. I'm sorry, that's my TikTok channel. But my YouTube channel is Real Life with Mr. B. And I want to invite you to go over there, check it out. Uh, uh, Look at the videos. Give me a like, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when I'm coming up with more content. And as for Facebook, hey, I'm glad to be back with you again. It's been a minute since I went live on Facebook. And I just want to say hello to all the Facebook friends and family out there. Hope all of y'all having a great day. Hope everything's going well with you. Okay? Uh, and if you have not joined my TikTok page, please do so. Go over to Bless Mr. B on TikTok. And if you haven't followed me over there, please do so. As you come in on the live, do me a favor. Tap the screen. Show me some love. Give me a thumbs up on YouTube as you come in on the live. Give me a thumbs up over there, and I appreciate that. And however you do it over on Facebook, I appreciate it if you just, when you come in, show me some love over there. Thank you very much. Appreciate every last one of y'all. Appreciate everybody that's been following me on the TikTok, that used to follow me on Facebook, and all the new subscribers on YouTube. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. Appreciate y'all for doing what you do. Stopping by just to even take time out and listen to an old man like me. Here through the past years, I did a lot of work. I put a lot of work in and effort into trying to figure out the TikTok thing, and it took a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of my time, and I put in quite a bit of time to be able to gain the recognition and the TikTok followers as I did, and I appreciate that. It wasn't an easy task, but it lets me know one thing, that when it's something that you really want to do, you'll put forth an effort into doing it, right? And so that's what I did. YouTube, it's been times I wanted to, like, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to just forget about it. I wanted to give up, and because it's a little bit more effort that I have to put into it. You know, everything is not the same. Uh, though you may get accomplish something one way, you will have to, when it comes to accomplishing something else, it may take another way to do it. So it's different avenues that you have to go around and go through in order to get where you need to be. And sometimes you have to explore all the channels in order to get there. And hello, hello, hello. I mean, I see my TikTok is just blowing up over there. Thank you all. Thank you all. And I thank you for whoever we have over on Facebook. Hope to see more of you join in. Hope to see more before I get started. Because, oh, yeah, I'm going to talk about something today. And I'm not going to be too long talking to you about it. I'm sitting here trying to look at all these platforms. And what I need to be doing is paying attention. Well, hey, y'all, how you like my coffee mug? Grinch coffee mug. I like it. Just made me another fresh coffee. I really normally drink it in the mornings, but I wanted to. I feel like drinking a cup. How y'all liking this weather? How you liking the weather? Because it's a bit of a change. We really looking for this around Christmas time, but nevertheless we got it. Uh, we may never understand the way things are coming about and how things are happening and the way the weather's changing and everything. But that's okay. We thank God for it. We finally got a little cold weather. I know some of y'all looking for some snow, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind having just a tad bit of snow, to give us that winter feel. Uh, so we light that fireplace up, and hey, just have a awesome time with that fireplace. Sit there, be comfortable and cozy. I'm uh I'm still here. I'm gonna try to give a few more people to join my live. I'm hoping to see some come on and join on the YouTube platform, and I'm hoping that I see more come in on the Facebook platform. Okay. Whatever one you come in on, I just want to say a thank you. Okay. Okay. If some of you have seen some of my videos in the past couple of days, you've seen a few things that may be a little different than what I'm normally doing on TikTok. Uh, and basically, if you really watch the video, then you would understand what I'm trying to come through with, and I'm trying to get back in the right perspective of things, because sometimes following the crowd can throw you a little bit off and have you going different directions, and just want to make sure that we want to stay in perspective and stay in the right zone of things, because there's so many things going on out here. There's so many things going on, and we have to be very, very, very careful about our choices and how we, go about handling situations and our daily living and all of those things. Because let me tell you something: if we are not, if we're not conscious or conscientious about our actions and how we respond, if we don't take control over how we do things, uh, there are certain emotions that's that we deal with on the inside that will take control, and uh, it'll begin to cause us to make the decision to take the wrong action about how we handle something. It'll begin to it'll cost us. Okay, so what I want to talk to you about today is what what is the cause? What is the cause that stirs the anger up in me? Have you ever stopped and asked yourself? I want to ask you that question and say it right here. Say, what is it that stirs anger in me? Now stop and think about that for a minute. What stirs the anger up in you? What causes you to lash out? What causes you to get out of your come out of your character, especially on a good day, on your best day? What is it that that detours your good character and cause you to come out of character and cause you to uh, be so angry till you either want to lash out or go into a rage, and a lot of people, uh, their anger is different from others. Some people know how to bridle their anger, and some have what's called an unbridled anger, an anger that's uncontrollable, an anger that once you light that fire, it's gonna take more than just a glass of water to put it out. And once you have ignited that flame and that anger begins to come out, it quickly devours your sense of thought, your thinking, uh, your emotions begin to come a little bit more, uh, 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 how do you say, become a little bit more aggressive than normal, and it'll cause you to get out of character and into who you are inside. It'll stir up some things that may have came up in your past. It'll stir up some things where somebody hurt you so bad until you just, at a boiling point, and you've been sitting a while and you were just waiting for something to ignite that flame so that you can just let all that aggression out. And it may not even be the person that you upset with or mad at, but you ever heard that what they say, this is your lucky day? It's your lucky day because you stepped on shaky ground that you shouldn't have stepped on. And now everything that I'm feeling inside, everything that's been done to me, everything that's been destroying me, everything that's been just blocking me and causing stress and trauma and everything in my life. Now I'm about to unleash my wrath on you. Okay? Let me show you something. And I'm going to read it to you. This is what it says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, 17. It said, a quick-tempered man acts foolishly. Listen to him. He said, a quick-tempered man acts foolishly. King James says, an angry man, he becomes foolish. A quick-tempered man acts foolishly, and a man of wicked intentions is hated. Did you understand that? A quick temper, somebody with a hot head, somebody with just with an anger issue, somebody with problems that's been going on in their life, and they've been a walking time bomb, and all these things are built up inside them, and just it only takes the least little thing to get them to just lash out. But it says that a quick-tempered man acts foolishly. And a lot of us, we are guilty of having a quick temper. Some of us have a temper, I wish she would, I wish he would. Now, did she just do that? Did he just do that? What's going on? I know good and well they didn't do that. And that's the way we act, and we want to respond. But we'll find ourselves not responding in constructive manner, but instead we respond in a destructive manner. Okay? Now, here's what the author says in the book that I'm reading. He says, our prisons are full of people who were quick to become angry and have acted foolishly. You understand what The prisons are full of people who were quick to anger and have acted foolishly. It's full of people that those people didn't think before they acted. People that didn't stop for a few moments and think, how should I handle this? No, they just jumped right into it quick. I'm just ain't the type of person you do like that. You don't fool with me like that. You don't know. You ain't just gonna do me like that. And then everything else outside of that didn't even matter. So it said that they went into the prisons are full of people who were quick. They were quick to anger. They were hot-headed. They were stubborn. And they were the ones that say, you're not going to do me like this. I ain't taking it. I don't take that kind of stuff. You don't do this to me. And what you ended up doing, you didn't want to listen to nobody. You didn't want to hear what nobody was saying. And you done something that was foolish. And this, we see this every day we turn on the news or something, and we see where somebody was quick-tempered and they acted foolishly, and they did something that later on, once they realized the situation that they have gotten themselves into, or if they're remorseful, they remember and they think, well, why did I do that? And they said that perhaps it was road rage caused a man to kill somebody. Perhaps it was that. How many times we see that road rage where they take it out on each other, they get out and the aggressiveness takes over and they begin to fight and squabble right there in the middle of the streets in front of you. Or either somebody cut somebody off and another one ride by and they'll catch up to them, and the one in front, I've seen it, they'll step on the brakes to try to, to lash out, and then the other one, he finally gets up on the side of him and he begins to pull a pistol out, and next thing you know, shots are fired and somebody is unalive behind foolish and quick temperament. And it says here, it said that perhaps road rage caused a man to kill someone, much to his regret when he came to his senses. See, he regretted when he came to his senses. It's like, oh, what have I done? What did I do? Why did I do that? And then once you come to your senses and you realize that you acted foolishly, it's too late because the damage is done. So, then it goes on and it says, others have hit their wives and ruined marriages, and it got in overheated arguments, and instead of taking the time to separate from one another, maybe go to another room, you go to a room, or maybe somebody go get in the car and go ride to the store or something, or take a walk or something. Instead of doing that, we let the anger take over us, and we're not gonna let the other one get the last word. And you're not gonna call me this, and I'm not, and you're not gonna call me this, and this and this. Then it says something that really steps on your toe, and then it began to get physical. And many wives, many marriages, many relationships behind foolish and quick temperament. Just these past few years, we witnessed a whole line of wives, girlfriends, lives being taken due to arguments that pretty much probably made no sense whatsoever. Made no sense. We've seen people extracted from this earth and this living. We've seen it behind quick temperament and foolish actions. We've seen it happen. And so it says here, said that others have hit their wives and ruined their marriages. They done things to lash out at the wife. Not only did they hit the wives, they did things to the children and took it out on the children. The children wasn't even a part of the situation, but you wanted to get back so much at the wife, or you wanted to get back so much at the husband. The wife said, well, I'm done with you and I'm leaving you and I'm taking the kids. And the husband gets into the feelings and he began to think and about all the things that he done in order to put this family together. And he begins, his pride begins to step in and take over. And when his pride steps in, then his temperament begins to change. And you ever heard the phrase where they say, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. If you leave me, I'll unalive you, the kids, and myself. These things they've said. Unbridled anger. Okay? And ended up doing something that later on you regret. And it says here that others have lashed out at their boss or loss of jobs and became angry with friends and destroyed relationships, all behind unbridled anger. See, anger is something that's designed to destroy. People say, well, Jesus got angry. But yeah, he got angry. But yet he knew how to control it, because he had all power and was able to control the very thing that could destroy. A lot of people were angry at him. Some said, well, he made himself out to be the son of God. Some people said that he said that he was greater than Moses, and others, all other things were said. And people's anger was aroused, and in arousing their anger, they began to act foolishly and do some pretty foolish things. Even to the crucifixion of the very one who came to save them from a world of destruction. Now, the author here says the way to prevent anger from possessing us is to have grace toward every other human being. What does that mean? No matter what, no matter what somebody say, no matter what somebody done to piss you off, no matter what somebody done to make you mad, no matter what somebody done to hurt your life, no matter what somebody done, and no matter, grace. Have grace. It says to have grace toward every other human being. You got to understand, everything that you did wrong, everything that you did to hurt somebody, everything that you did, you said about somebody, every time you put your hand on somebody, every time you judge somebody, every time you put somebody down, every time you stole from somebody, even when you murdered and raped and killed somebody, even when you done these things, look here, God gave you grace. He gave you grace. And the reason why I understand when the author say grace toward every other human being, because by showing grace toward every other human being, you show that same grace that God shows you. And so there are people saying, so we just supposed to just forgive and forget and let them alone. Well, let me tell you something. Forgiveness is not forgiveness if you haven't forgot it. Let me say that again. Forgiveness is not forgiveness if you haven't forgotten it. Okay? Forgiveness is not forgiveness unless you forgot whatever caused the situation. Because I always go back to what the word of God said. It said that I remember your sins no more. I remember your faults no more. None of these things are remembered, but you're forgiven. But it says the way to prevent anger from possessing us is to have grace toward every other human being. If someone cuts us off on the freeway, perhaps we have been guilty of the same indiscretion. We all at some time angered our spouse. We've all been upset with a coworker. Knowledge of our own many sins help us to extend the grace that God has extended to us. Listen to me. Stop, think, listen, understand that you know better than the person that's sinning against you. What do you mean? Because 9 times out of 10 in life, you done some of the same things. 9 times out of 10 in life, you've experienced the same thing being done to you. And majority of the time when you experience the same thing being done to you, as you progress and get older in life, it becomes a part of your life. Does that make sense? It becomes a part of you, because here's what happens. It transfers itself into you and your life, and you begin to repeat the same thing simply because here's what you feel. Nobody helped me deal with the situation. I had to deal with it myself. I say it every day. Nobody helped me deal with my situations that I went through in life, with my faults that I did in life, with my mistakes that I made. And nobody helped me to deal with that. I had to deal with that myself. I had to deal with it the hard way. And because I had to deal with it the hard way, I don't see why anybody else should have to do things the easy way. Why should I make things easier for somebody else? There are some people who have to learn things the hard way. There are some people who have to learn things the hard way because they don't want to be saved. They don't want to be talked to. They don't want to hear your speeches and things about how to live in life. Some people, they just want to learn the hard way. And you can speak and you can preach until until the cows come home. And they'll hear you. They're listening, but they're not hearing you. You see? And so, what do we do when we get to that point? Well, here's what we do. Once you've done the job that you can do, the job that was brought before you, once you completed the mission that you've done, you have to step back and allow God to do everything else. Because you got to understand, and we're not wrestling against flesh and blood. We're wrestling against principalities, spiritual wickedness. And it's all around us. You see it every day. It's all around us. When you wait, from the time you open your eyes until you close your eyes at night, you're hearing about something somebody done, something somebody been unalived, somebody got into a fight. You're starting to see over social media people bickering and arguing with each other. And all these different things, you're starting to see all these things go on. And here's what the deal. Instead of us trying to fix the situation, we got others that are coming on and they're cheering it on and how many likes they got, how many views they got, and you not, some of the things you're not even really paying attention to. you're not really paying attention to, because some of these things are to distract you, and some of these things here can also cause you to become the same way. How is that? Because if you feed your mind every time you see something that is not positive, something that let me tell you something. We as people and we as humans, we love to run to where the excitement is. We love to be a part of what everybody else is a part of. We all want to be famous. We all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. We all want the light to shine on us. We want everybody to see us. I've seen so many people on the social media. I've seen so many of them, and they work, and they get all the way up there, and they get so high up on there, and then once they're there, they don't think about all the people that helped them to get there. You don't think that those likes and those views that you're getting, those people taking the time out their day, those people taking could be doing something else, but they taking the time out today to watch your videos. They taking the time out today to look at your lives. They taking the time out today to subscribe to your channels and follow you on whatever platform you're on. And you sitting there and you're working, and you what you're doing, you're hassling and hustling these people to come on and join your live and come on and subscribe to me and all these things. And these people do exactly that, and they get you there, and then you act like nobody did it but you. Well, now see, that's a reason to be upset. It's a reason to be upset, but not quick-tempered and angry. Not quick-tempered and angry. It said, let me read it again. It said, what is it that stirs anger up in me? What is it that what's the initial thing that always causes, that just bring you to a boiling point from time to time? If you think about it. Think about when you get angry. Think about when you get angry. What is it that stirs up that anger inside of you? Every time I think about what the pastor said this past Sunday, and I was listening. You know, Peter, when he was out there in the forum area, as they were judging Jesus and everything, people recognized Peter. And they say, oh, you one of them. You one of them followers. No, that ain't me. And mind you, that was the first one. And somebody, you look just like one of them. And then by that time, they done ruffled your feathers. And they ruffled Peter's feathers. Then after that, the girl said, you are one of them. You are one of them. And by that time, he angry now. They pushed him to the limits. And he began to curse and all, and began to talk crazy and everything, because he was angry. Name one time somebody did something to push you to a point where you wanted to act foolishly. These days, people don't care what point they push you to. They'll push you to the limits. Some people will do it just to see you destroy yourself. See, we got a problem with words. People say something out of line to us, or say something, just mere words. And next thing you know, we're acting fool. Nobody never put their hand on you. Nobody never touched you. But because you said something that just didn't line up with what you or used to hearing. And don't nobody talk to me like that. Don't nobody talk to me like that. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. You ain't gonna disrespect me like that. You ain't gonna. I'm not standing for that. I'm not going. I'll rip your all these. See, we all been there. We all been there. But you remember, keep in mind what the author of the book said. He said, "What stirs up the anger in me?" So what does that mean? That means that it's in me already. It's in me already. And it's by the grace of God that it hadn't showed up and caused me to really, you know, do the fool like I normally do. Because my pride won't allow me to let somebody just talk to me any kind of way. My pride won't allow me to accept the way that you treat me. My pride is not going to do that. It's my pride. I'm sorry. But my pride, I got my pride. And what is pride? Pride is nothing but something that's false. It is a false indignation inside of you that causes you to stand up, stick your chest out, and walk with your head up. But let me show you something else about pride. Pride can bring you down. Pride can destroy you. Pride can remove you from this world. A lot of people have left here because they were prideful. A lot of people have left here because they were quick-tempered. A lot of people have left here because they just wasn't going to let nobody do this to them. A lot of people left here because I'm going to get them before they get me. A lot of people left here after they found that somebody was just a little bit badder than they was. And now I don't know. People talk about the young people and the generation now. This generation ain't playing games by any means necessary. I think they got that misunderstood when Malcolm X said by any means necessary. He didn't say that for you to use the term to do wrong and do crazy and wicked things. What is it that stirs anger in me? What is it that caused you to be so angry at someone that you're willing to take their life? What is it that caused you to be so angry with someone that you're willing to get out and just beat somebody to a pulp? What is it that angers you, that make you just don't want to listen to anyone or reason with anyone? What is it that stirs up the anger in you? You know what? Jesus could have been angry at all of us because one of the most worst things is that his own people turned on him. We turn on one another in our pride, in our actions, in our emotions, takes away everything that we have to show love to one another. Why are we angry? Why are we upset? Could it be something deeper than what's going on directly in front of us? It could be something that's been eating us away for years. Unbridled anger. Be not quick to lash out. Stop, think, pay attention. Because the very time you lash out and you make the wrong decision and you do the wrong thing, you're not only destroying a person's life that you're angry with, but you're also destroying your life too, and many other people's lives. You're destroying it. There are families involved. There are children involved. There are so many other things involved that you should stop, look, and pay attention to before you act. Let's not be like the quick-tempered man acting foolishly. Because here's what it says about the wicked man. The wicked man's intentions is hated. Nobody likes those intentions. I could be a mean, old, miserable, old man and just be mad at everybody in the world if I sit back and think about everything that I went through and still going through. I could just be mean and miserable and just be crude and rude to everybody that come up on me, but I choose to love. Why? Because my love overrides my anger. If I'm going to be angry with somebody, I'm going to be angry with myself. That's the only person I can be angry with. And if I'm going to be angry with myself, I'm going to help myself. I'm going to bless myself. I'm going to pull myself up out of that rut. I'm not going to allow my anger to become unbridled ever again. I'm not going to allow my curiosity to become loosed again. I'm not going to allow my no sense of boundaries to step out and start over again. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sit and I'm going to wait and allow the Lord to order my steps. Okay? And that's what I want to say to you. The only thing that I'm angry with is sin. And that's the only thing. And if I allow it to have its way inside of me, then I'm destroying not only me, but I'm destroying everything that God made me and recreated me and constructed me to do and be. So, that's that. Okay? I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, especially in this world, the way things going on these days and time. A lot of people don't want to reason. But it also said that it become a time where they won't listen to sound doctrine. They won't listen to reason. They won't listen to correction or constructive criticism. Nobody is listening. They'll turn a deaf ear. Said that they'll trade in the truth for a lie. And they'll believe the lie before they believe the truth. And let me tell you something, when you take the lie over the truth, you place yourself in bondage. Because a lie has you bound, but the truth will set you free. All right? Look here, y'all. Thanks for the time. I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to get on up out of here. Let me see. I'm going to have to get up and see what that say, because that's a little bit away from me. I want to see what it say. I'm coming. I had to get over there and say that. That's right. They don't listen, yet they act like they are perfect and judge others who are doing their best. That's right. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. And it's correct. And this is how they respond. Ones who are trying to do the right thing, ones who have been through some things, ones who are trying to straighten their life up, uh, they refuse to listen, but they'll listen to the lie. They'll listen to the lie. You got some that say, well, you know what? I ain't finna let nobody tell me nothing that been locked up, been in prison. I ain't gonna tell nobody that's drunk and smoking dope and all those things. I ain't got it. I'm not finna listen to them. How they gonna tell me about what the Bible say and what God say? Look at their life. Well, I got news for you. You had plenty of them that was walking with Jesus and on the mission and telling people about God's and about his return. They was telling them. And then for last time I checked, everybody that was in there was in prison. Everybody. They even locked Jesus up. Yes, they did. They locked him up. Peter locked up. Paul, Stephen, Philip. Every last one of them was locked up. And right now, guess what? If you still falling for the lie, you locked up too. You want somebody to stand up that's never been in trouble, never experienced nothing in life, never did anything wrong. You want somebody that's high and mighty and so righteous and you want to hear them tell you something. But let me tell you something. If you ain't never been through nothing, you can't never tell nobody how to get out of nothing or how to overcome something. You can't. Because you never experienced it for yourself. You have to experience something in order to have a story to tell somebody. Think about it. Well, y'all, let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see. If he couldn't be perfect, then we definitely can't. Just doing our best with these influences. I really enjoyed this. Hope to see you again. Yes, definitely. Mr. Addison, definitely. I'll be back again. I just, like I said, just getting back to my right perspective. I know sometimes we get overwhelmed with things and we'll get to following, other things. But the thing is, though, don't forget, this is the outcome when you keep God first. Okay? Regardless of what you do, I will keep him first. Well, I thank y'all for joining me. Hope to talk back with y'all soon. Once again, bless Mr. B on TikTok. Appreciate it. If you haven't went over to my platform, my profile page on TikTok is Bless Mr. B. Go over there, hit the follow button, and appreciate the follow. Also on YouTube, Real Life with Mr. B. Go over. I want to invite you to go over to my YouTube channel, Real Life with Mr. B. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you like it, give me the thumbs up. Hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I come through with more content. Facebook, it's under Gerald Battles. A lot of y'all know me. If you haven't followed me over on Facebook, please do so. Go over there, you'll find me there. But main thing, I want everybody to keep warm in this weather that we got coming. Don't lose your faith, don't lose your hope, and stop and think before you act on anything. Life's too short, and we all deserve to live life, until Jesus returns. Till then, God bless you. Have a good one. Talk to you later. We out.